everyone, it's Alexia. I'm a senior team leader with Usborne Books More, and I'm going to show you some of our picture books today. So I want to start with Nibbles, which is one of our best sellers. So this one's the original Nibbles the Book Monster, and this is our new release Nibbles the Dinosaur Guide. So Nibbles is a book monster who eats his way through the pages of books. It's got lots of fun flaps, and Nibbles, you let him out of the cage and then he goes through the bookshelves and changes stories on his way through. There's cutouts and pages, just really interactive and funny. In Nibbles the Dinosaur Guide, he travels through the land of the dinosaurs and encounters lots of different dinosaurs along the way. Again, there's flaps, there's lots of information about dinosaurs in this one, and there's also really fun dinosaur jokes on every page. My son is 4 and he really likes the jokes. He's in a joke phase, and so that's his favorite part of that book. You can see we have a Nibbles plush back there, and the other books I'm going to show you next also have plush, so you can see the What If Monster back there from Jonathan James and the What If Monster. This is a great book for home or classrooms, about a little boy named Jonathan James who's filled with worries and doubts because his what if monster is constantly making him think bad things are going to happen. And then about halfway through the story, he decides to stop listening to the what if monster and have positive thoughts instead. So it's super cute. And last but not least is Cuddle Bear. You can see him back there as well. It's a really sweet story about a little bear who loves to give hugs. There's a story about loving each other, giving hugs, being kind. You can see it's fun, bright illustrations. Great for young children or older children too. That my kids really like reading that one, especially at bedtime. This is one of our hidden gems. It's called The River, and it's one of my very favorite picture books. It's got nice, thick cardboard pages, and it's about a little fish on a journey home through the river. So he's swimming really fast to get to his family. When you move the book, the fish swims. Super cute, beautiful book. I highly recommend it. Up next is a great bedtime story called Love You Who. This one's great for babies or even older kids as well, about a mommy or a daddy owl and how much they love their baby. So you can see there's really bright colors, dark outlines on the pictures so even little eyes can see them. This one is so adorable. This is my kid's current favorite. It's called Dan the Taxi Man. It's not a new book, but it's newer for our family, and it's a big hit. So it's got a lot of rhythm and rhyme as Dan the Taxi Man travels through the town, picking up different members of the band to take them to their concert. So it'll talk about each member of the band, the sound their instrument makes, and when you read it, it's almost like a sing-song rhyme. My kids adore this one. We have family read-alongs at night with this almost nightly right now. This is one of our newer picture books. It's called Pandemonia, and it's about a panda at the zoo, and it warns you not to wake the panda because if you do, he's going to cause lots of problems with the other animals because he gets a little bit wild and crazy and out of control. So it's got fun illustrations, got lots of rhyme and rhythm. It talks about a whole bunch of different animals. It's a really fun one. Okay, we have our 2 reusable sticker books, All Better and Little Bear Needs Glasses. All Better is one of our top sellers. That's the one I'm going to show you. So it's called the Band-Aid book also. Some people just know it as the Band-Aid book. But it's got little animals in it who get different owies. So this one's the dog, of course, and he has an owie on his paw. So it tells kids to clean it, kiss it, and put a bandage on it so they can just stick the bandage right on there. These are nice, thick, hard plastic. They are totally reusable. If they get dirty, mine get fur on them all the time from our dogs, and I know kids lose them, they get stuck in carpet, whatever. You can just stick them in the sink, wash them off, and let them air dry, and then they are good as new. These are also big favorites in my house, How Deep is the Sea and How Big is a Million. So these are books about Pipkin the penguin, who is a little penguin with very big questions. So in How Big is a Million, he is on a journey to find a million of something because he wants to know how big a million is. He goes all through the land looking for a million things, and he comes home super discouraged because he can't find a million of anything. And at the very end of the story, his mom has a really special surprise for him. That's a big one, big hit in my house. I really recommend it. It's so cute. This is a great one for classrooms or home. It's called Can I Join Your Club? And it's about a little duck who wants to join other animals' clubs, but they do not want to let him in because he's different than them. So in the end, he starts his own club, and every animal wants to join it because it's the most fun and everyone is welcome. It's a great book about acceptance and making friends with everyone. And last but not least, this is Kitty Cat, Where Have You Been? This one is New York, but we also have London and Paris. It's a great book. It follows the classic Kitty Cat rhyme. Kitty Cat goes on a journey through the city, visits all the famous landmarks, so it can teach your kids about big cities in the world where they maybe haven't been. And you can also find the kitty on each page, which is really fun. My youngest especially likes to do that. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this quick look at picture books and found something your family will love. Thanks.